Cavaliers have an Eastern Conference contest on their hands as they prepare to defend their home court here at the Quicken Loans Arena in Cleveland. Thanks for joining us, everyone. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, and on the sidelines tonight, Doris Burke. You look at Atlanta. They don't have a lot of great things going on right now, losing their first 6 to start the season.
And I think for the Hawks, this has been a terrible way for them to kick off their year. They have to find a way to get back on track soon before this season gets away from them.
Greg, it's really surprising to me to see them fighting just to stay afloat this early in the season.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Johnson is out there with Uredko. Then there's Horford. Then there's Teague. And it's Hood in at the 2 guard.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
And that comes off the assist by Jeff Teague.
Yeah, strong move to the basket there. Nice power to get that up and in.
Irving kicks to Smith. Out to the wing. Cleveland moving it around. Back to Love. Trying to find Smith. He's got it now. Takes the 13-footer, and he didn't get quite enough under that one. So for Cleveland, their last game, a win against the Bulls in Chicago.
Yeah, the confidence just exuding in that performance on the offensive end. I mean, really illustrates how this team clicks when guys are communicating and executing as a cohesive unit.
Yeah, roadkill is hard to get in this league. I mean, to be a great NBA team, you've got to be able to have that kind of performance on the road. Focused, purposeful, and productive. Really solid. Great assist that time by Kyrie Irving.
Dishes to Hood. They set the screen. Pass to Horford. Can't get it to go. Nice D from Freak. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. That's good. Irving's got his first basket of the night.
Easy to see who's going to win that race.
Yeah, early offense is often easy offense. Excellent work that time.
And a dunk by Horford.
Solid work on the back end of that play.
Yeah, finished hard with 2 hands on the stop.
Yeah, nothing extravagant, guys, but again, no need on that one.
Now, here is Smith. His last outing, he had 8 points. Freak. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Freak's got 5 points so far. Looking at the last game for the Atlanta Hawks, it was a loss to New York.
And I really felt in watching that game that they needed to abandon the 3-point shot. It wasn't there. The percentage was horrific, but yet they continued to try and knock them down.
And I really think that's what did them in. I mean, sometimes it's just not there for you on the perimeter. You can't try to shoot yourself out of a bad shooting night from outside.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
They get it again. Back to Irving. Outside jumper. The dish to Love. Smith kicks to Irving. Cleveland gets it back. Freak passes to Love. The feed to Freak. Left side, Shumpert. Sinks the 3-pointer. Shumpert's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. For Atlanta, they've gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shot to get this game underway. Teague against Irving. And Teague, here we go. Good, dishes to Teague. Down to 5 on the shot clock. 14 feet away. No good. Great D that time from Irving. Cleveland's gone 2 of 5 from 3-point land here in the first quarter. Smith kicks to Irving. There's the 3. And Freak gets it to go on the assist by Irving. That's now 8 points for Freak.
What are you going to do defensively? Such separation with the height advantage in that matchup.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Cavalier girls.
And while there's a break, here's a collection of the shooting guards that have made an impact this season. The leading assist men among 2 guards. 5th is Iman Shumpert.
And what that group has a great understanding of is the importance of ball movement. I mean, they can all create their own shot, but their superb ability to set up teammates really stands out.
Yeah, I think you've got to attribute it to the unselfish attitude that each of them has. I mean, sure, they're going to attack and make sure they get their points, but they get just as much satisfaction in racking up assists, too.
No problems knocking that one down. Uredko's got 6.
Just look at what a sniper he is from long range. He's got such an unusual skill for a big fella.
On the wing, Irving. He's guarded by Schroeder. And Asik sends it back. Wow! Here's Teague. And there's the lay-in. Teague's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Not much the defense can do once he gets to the bucket.
Freak. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
That is some real serious dime dropped in there. Exquisite assist.
Screen by Asik. Schroeder passes to Asik. Feeds it to Schroeder. Back to Teague. And the Hawks getting another basket right there. The Cavaliers trail by 3. Smith outside. 3-pointer. Another 3 for Cleveland.
They're getting a bunch of their points outside of the paint. 3 of their last 5 buckets are from 3-point range.
The defense is just not closing out quick enough.
Now here's Johnson. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. It's stolen by Smith. Oh, and here comes Smith all alone. That's good.
The defense to start and ignite that play was terrific, and I love the fact that they attacked early in the shot clock.
And really look for them now to be even more aggressive on the defensive side. Try to come up with a few more steals.
Schroeder kicks to Teague. Johnson, a wide open look. And a miss there on the triple.
A clear look at the hoop. He doesn't miss many of those.
Let's send it over to Doris Burke, who caught up with head coach Mike Budenholzer. Doris?
The one player on his mind in this matchup, Kevin Love. And it's not for his scoring ability, but for the harm he can do to a team on the backboards. You saw what he can do to teams if he goes unchecked, Coach said. We don't want to let him get up and get over 20 or 30 rebounds on us. And to do that, we got to check him out each time a shot goes up. Guys, easier said than done.
And thank you, Doris. Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Love. McCallum comes in for Shumpert. And it's Mills in for Irving.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
Yeah, nothing major, not a huge advantage, but certainly a good sign for them going forward.
Now, here's Schroeder. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Smith kicks to Freak. And the dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And, Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
Here's Johnson following the score by Cleveland. Schroeder with the ball. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. And a wide-open look for Freak. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Smith's got his third assist on the night. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Here's Schroeder. The pass to Washington. Brown kicks to Johnson. He dishes it to Washington. Passes it to Schroeder. To the paint, off the pick. And he comes off the screen and slams it through.
Tell you what, he's not an easy guy to stop when he's got his sight on the rim.
Well, we got a close game here as we get back to the second quarter. And guys, let's get you. Substitution here for Cleveland. Anderson Varejão's checked in for Mozgov. Freak comes in for Tristan Thompson. Love's checked in for McCallum. And Irving subbed in for Patty Mills. And Atlanta will go for a different look here. Omer Asik, he's checked in for Horford. Johnson comes in for Brown. Hood checked in for Johnson. And it's Teague in for Dennis Schroeder. And so in the game for the Hawks, we've got Hood. Johnson is out there with Omer Ashik. Then there's Teague.
And a moment here to see the numbers for Freak. Averaging 40 points, 11 rebounds, and almost 3.5 blocks. And you know, pretty terrific numbers across the board.
Yeah, so many books in his library. He lights up the scoreboard on a nightly basis.
Cleveland leading by 7. Smith kicks to Irving. Inside. Deflects the pass. Seven-foot shot. Cavaliers with the rebound. Freak's got his 4th rebound in this one. Cleveland's gone 7-15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. Down low. Here's Varejao. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid dividend.
And with as many points as they've gotten in the paint, you know, they haven't had to do much work on the perimeter.
Teague against Irving. To the middle, Tavares. That's good, and so Teague with the assist.
Give credit where credit is due right there. A terrific assist.
Here's Freak. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
And he's been the catalyst all game long. Love how he's distributing the basketball.
No doubt about it, Greg. I mean, when the offense runs through him, it's really smooth. Well, there was no hand in his face right there. I thought for sure he was going to knock that down.
And it's Irving missing.
Frozen. The guy is just ice cold, unable to contribute offensively.
And here we go. Love heading to the hoop.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but also the body movement off the ball that's created a lot of those opportunities.
Screen by Ashik. Teague dishes to Ashik. Up against Johnson. 5 on the clock. He feeds it to Teague. A 3 ball. No good. And Cleveland will come the other way. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Atlanta.
And on paper, you'd call them the better team, but they actually lost the season series against this group a year ago.
Yeah, it was a surprising outcome for me and you. But, hey, sometimes matchups can play out a certain way. We'll see how they do tonight.
Screen by Ashik. Teague, the pass to Ashik. Got a hand on it. Oh, and here we go. Irving's got it. The fast break chance. That is good. Irving's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Oh, they are putting the hammer down. A huge lead right now.
Yeah, and it doesn't matter if we're talking about their offense or their defense. I mean, it's all been good.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. There's a screen. Here's Hood. Got a hand on it. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. 9 seconds left in the first half. Irving kicks to Freak. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one.
Just in time. What a shot! 3 points at the buzzer.
Definitely an answer to prayer there.
And we finished 1 half of basketball. Cleveland ahead. They lead by 14. And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Well, I've got Kevin Love.
Okay, fellas, nice job sticking to the plan in the first half. Now let's widen the gap and get these fans even more fired up. Passing has been outstanding. You guys are playing smart team basketball. We've got to continue to share the ball exactly as we have been. Ball security was probably our high point. Let's continue to keep a tight handle on the ball and not try to thread too many needles with our passes. And let's try to play the second half at a moderate pace. Not too slow, but not too fast that it turns into a shootout. That's not what we want. That's it for now, guys. Let's go get that W.
We're getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the third.
Just an amazing game for Freak. He's got 19 points, and he's got 9 points from behind the arc.
And that's been an important part of his game today. It's really spacing the floor.
The Cavaliers leading by 14. Freak, he's in at 7. Kyrie Irving is out there with Ramon Shelton. And it's Smith. And it's Love in at the power forward position. That's the group starting the second half for David Blatt. From the sideline, let's catch up with Doris Burke.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Bulls was simply terrific. He finished with 39 points, and as always, piling up rebound after rebound as well. Absolutely incredible numbers from him in a monstrous game.
All right, thanks so much, Doris. What a great report, and what a jaw-dropping performance that was, guys.
I couldn't believe what I was seeing. He's given himself a hard act to follow here tonight.
You know what? But as good as he was, it's hard to think there won't be at least some sort of carryover effect, guys. I mean, he still has to be riding pretty high.
Horford kicks to Johnson. Teague for 3. The shot is off. And Cleveland the other way now. It's off to Oklahoma City for him after this game, so they have the Thunder to look forward to. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for him. Smith outside. He kicks it to Freak. Shot clock at 6. They double him with Horford. Back to Smith. From deep 3-point range. Rebound Atlanta.
I'm not even going to comment on that one.
Neither am I. I mean, if you're going to attempt a buzzer beater, I guess I will comment. Make sure there's actually a buzzer to beat.
And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3.
Johnson over to help. Freak with it, and it's Horford picking him up. Irving from long range, and he gets it to go. Irving's got 9.
Guys, they've had a solid start to the second half offensively. Gotten good looks, and they've made 3 out of 4 of them.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Let's spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
While there's a chance, let's show you the teams that have thrived on the fast break this season. Second, the Cavaliers. Number 5, the Hawks.
And both squads extremely adept in transition. They like to get out and run, guys. And this is a battle of greyhounds.
Brown is checked in for Atlanta. Tyler Johnson comes in for Hood.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
The Cavaliers making a switch here. Thompson's checked in. Dennis Schroeder's checked in for Atlanta. Irving kicks to Smith. Pass to Freak. Shoots the 3. The rebound by Johnson. The Hawks trail by 18. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. That's good. Horford's got his second bucket of the night.
No matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball in the paint.
And it's a big key thus far in this game, Clark, because whenever they've got the ball in the paint, good things have happened.
Sheer, unadulterated power right there. I mean, he ripped it down with both hands.
Absolutely. A resounding dunk.
Just a take-no-chance slam by the big fella.
Brown against Smith. Brown kicks to Johnson. Hawks passing it around. Johnson the screen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. They set the pick. And Thompson sends it back. Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession. Mozgov, he's checked in for Cleveland. The Hawks trail by 19. Kicks it to Johnson. Now here's Schroeder, covered by Mills. To the inside, Brown outside. Puts up a 3, but they'll get another chance. Tavares, soft touch off the glass. He has 6.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
1:56 left here in the third quarter. Free dishes to McCallum. The 3, and there's Shumpert. That's good on the assist from McCallum. That's now 8 points for Iman Shumpert.
You know, the defense was lax right there, and he's able to make them pay.
On the wing, Brown. To the left side wing. Shot clock at 6. Here's Hasek, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Asik's got his first 2 points of the night.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
The pass to McCallum. Dishes to Freak for the 3. And another 3 for Cleveland.
There you go. That's the stroke we saw in the first half.
Here's Schroeder. Mozgov with the block. Now here's Mills. He's guarded by Johnson. It's tipped. Stolen by Hasek. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. On the wing, Johnson. From outside, off the mark.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
The Cavaliers shooting their first free throws of the game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And, you know, I really think the hard work they've put in the offseason and so far this year really making a big difference. I mean, they've made a huge improvement in their shooting at the line.
Kevin Love's checked in for the Cavaliers. Smith comes in for Shumpert. Now here's Teague, covered by Mills. Teague kicks to Hood. For 3. No good, trying to beat the buzzer. Welcome back as we get ready to start the fourth quarter. Not exactly a nail-biter here, but you never know. Hawks shooting the ball at 42%. On the court for Atlanta, we've got Johnson. Horford is out there with Yaremko. Then there's Teague, and it's Hood in at the 2. Smith kicks to Love. Back to Smith. Fires the 3. Horford with the rebound.
Good pick, but he just couldn't make it count.
Yeah, nice job of setting the screen by his teammate there, and I'm sure he appreciated it.
Horford with the screen on Thompson. Pick by Horford. Pass to Johnson. And play stops as it looks like they call an over the back here.
Yeah, he looked clumsy on that one. He was not going to get away with that.
Yeah, he climbed all over him. I mean, there's a picture of that one in the officiating manual. So, clear, easy call.
Teague with the ball. Guarded now by Irving. And finished off by Horford.
Boy, he picked him out brilliantly with that feed inside.
The Cavaliers leading by 19 points. Smith kicks to Irving, to the paint. Here's Freak. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Freak's got 28 points for the game.
And such a steady hand. I mean, he's one of those guys that's really allowed them to take the lead.
Well, he's just so reliable and dependable and consistent, especially here today. I mean, his shooting percentage is off the charts.
Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
It's stolen by Teague. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. And he gets the bucket. And it's 13 points for Horford.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
Shumpert is checked in for Kevin Love. Freak sets a screen for Shumpert. Smith kicks to Freak. And another miss by Cleveland.
Yeah, great look, but disappointing with the miss.
Boy, what happened on that one, Greg? I mean, that's almost an automatic shot for him.
Here's Teague. Johnson left side. And Atlanta again with the bucket.
Wow, got that one off right in the face of the big fella. Nice quick fire release.
Yeah, and the mid-range shot really the only option in that situation. Sometimes when you're facing a bigger guy, you can't get it all the way to the rim. He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Cleveland.
You know, one of the big stories has been the three ball. It's been a key part of their offense throughout the game.
And you've always heard of guys being in a zone shooting, but you can be in a zone passing the basketball, and we've seen that tonight as well.
Dennis Schroeder's checked in for Teague. Free throw good. Freak. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Johnson outside. The dish to Horford.
That's a walk.
And it's Freak with the rebound. Freak's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Smith drives in, and it's out of bounds to the Cavaliers as Cleveland retains possession.
Cleveland ball.
On the wing, Thompson. The feed to Freak. Pass to Shumpert. Now here's Freak. 5 to shoot. To the paint. And Thompson throws it down.
You always hear about chemistry. That's a perfect example, knowing where each other is at all times.
Johnson outside. There's a good screen. Now Urevka. It's deflected.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And stolen by Hood. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Schroeder with the ball. Guarded now by Irving. Here's Horford, and he comes off the screen to bury the jump shot. Horford's got 13 points in the second half.
And you know what? He's shaking off the cold shooting performance from the first half.
Here's Freak, and 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. That one on Horford.
Shooting for Cleveland. Freak.
And he makes the first.
Stay tight on it.
And both free throws good from Freak.
Thank you, Cleveland.
The Hawks trail by 20 to the paint.
That's a walk.
And again, it's Al Horford. Horford's got 12 points now in the quarter.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
In the corner, Smith with it, and taken away by Johnson. Feeds it to Schroeder. Back to Johnson. He dishes it to Jerebko. The shot's good on the assist by Johnson.
I tell you what, fellas, we're seeing some really good ball movement out there.
Definitely. 10 of their last 12 points have come off assists.
Freak kicks to Thompson. There's the killer two-handed slam.
Fellas, that two-hand monster slam was vicious.
I don't think there was anyone, and I mean anyone, that could have stopped him on that one.
I tell you what, I'm glad they didn't try, because somebody might have got their feelings hurt.
That's his second personal foul.
And he knocks down the first one.
Boy, they came out of the locker room at halftime with a much more physical disposition than they had in the first half.
And that helps, Clark. They've gotten extra trips to the foul line, and they need that to continue if they're going to get back in this game.
Here's Freak, and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
That's his first personal foul. At the line for your Cavaliers, Freak. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Freak.
And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half.
And guys, I think it's exactly the right thing to do with the lead. Keep going at defenders and find a way to get yourself to the line.
Shoots off the screen. All sorts of time. And it's Freak with the rebound. Freak's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
And gobbled up that rebound and went straight into attack mode on the putback.
Oof, he is one of the most determined rebounders, Clark, we have got in the NBA.
Yeah, you're calling it right, Kevin. I mean, he gets so many second chance points because of how hard he works to get to the rebound.
Love checked in for Cleveland. Here's Schroeder. He feeds it to Jerebko. He kicks to Johnson. The Hawks again can't hit.
He's giving them little to nothing at the offensive end. I can't put it any other way.
Freak passes to Love. In the corner, Smith with it. Here's Irving. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Smith's got his 6th assist on the night.
Uh-oh, a little showboating at the end of that one.
Horford with the screen on Irving. Schroeder kicks to Horford. Johnson the screen. 6 on the shot clock. Horford, good.
He's simply a machine at the offensive end. I wonder how far behind they'd be if he wasn't having this kind of quarter.
You got it. Get the ball inside.
1:41 left to play here in the 4th. Irving dishes to Freak. So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Of course, he didn't have an attempt there in the first half. He's hoping to be a little bit more active and aggressive here and draw some fouls here in the second.
The first one falls. Another look now for Cleveland. Anderson Varejao checked in for Love. Ray McCallum comes in for Smith. That's Mills in for Irving. And both free throws good from Freak. There's a minute 34 left in the 4th quarter. Johnson right side. Pass to Schroeder. The Hawks working the ball around. Fires top of the key. And he hits the jump shot.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Cleveland.
But Steve, you don't see this kind of a blowout often. But tonight, this is a quality win across the board to deliver out, Clark, this kind of punishment to
Well,
him.
you know what? I thought they did a nice job of playing against the game. They kept the pressure on. and clearly were dominant in every area.
And so this will now translate to 14 wins on the season.
In what should be an exciting 4-game season series between these two teams, they have to feel great about taking this first one tonight against the Hawks.
A fantastic show. And what an amazing all-around game it was for Freak. He was really important under the basket, making the plays down low and getting position to pull in rebounds. I don't want to say they're trying to run up the score here, but they do keep adding to the lead.
Well, I know you don't want to say it, but I will, partner. I mean, they're trying to run the score up here. It's plain and simple. They're trying to throw salt all in that wound.
And the technical free throw is good.
Joe Harris.
There's 21 seconds left to play here in the fourth. It's Brown with the drive. Can't cash in on the 10-foot jumper. Mills passes to Freak. Kept alive. Harris outside. From deep. And Freak gets it to go on the assist by Harris.
And that's just a little more for these fans to cheer about as they get ready to celebrate a double.
Well, let the party start. The celebration begins, and they're going to let their guys hear it.
So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. They poured it on tonight, Clark. A dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
I don't think they have anything but positives to take away from this win. Offensively, defensively, every aspect of the game, it all went right for them.
And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, your perimeter game had a huge impact on the outcome tonight. What does your ability to connect from the perimeter mean to this basketball team?
Everything, I guess. Without my ability to stretch the defense out like the rope of a wrestling ring, this team wouldn't score half as many points. I'm cool with that, though. I know what it's like to carry a team. I've been doing it my whole life.
Wow, Kevin, not sure what to do with that one.
All right, Doris, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Hi again, everybody. This is Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Time now to present our Jordan Player of the Game. Freak. Just a monster first quarter of the game. He came out hot and just never cooled down. That boost he gave his team early on, a huge factor.
What a special night for him offensively. Anytime you can get a player who's scoring up in the 40s, you know he was feeling it. And once he got rolling, his teammates were getting him the ball and just getting out his way.
Well, his ability to get into the paint, get to the rim was deadly. For a guy who's mainly a perimeter shooter, it was remarkable how many of his points came right at the bucket.
And that'll do it for our broadcast tonight. Hope you enjoyed the show. For me and Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kevin Hart.